This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Use code 249NUTS to get $249 domain registration or transfer. Defense Soap. Use code MMA Nuts for 15% off your entire order. Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 156.
1, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6.
My name is Ingo Weigel.
Sign of the devil. A macro is the MMA show by MMA fans, for MMA fans, where we walk the line between serious and ridiculous. Go Blackhawks!
Boo!
Blackhawks! Hawks!
BBC. Is that like your new thing now? You do that every time we start the show.
Well, that's my cue to throw the thing up there.
What thing?
That little thing with like the Facebook, Twitter, and MMA Nuts. I like to cue it to the ching!
Okay, nice.
Ping pong ping! Ricochet rabbit!
Speaking of Facebook, it's blowing up.
It's almost like we figured out the code.
Yeah.
Just
you guys,
saying.
Seriously, you Facebook fuckers and people watching this show,
What?
Go to our website and sign up for the forums. Come on, man.
Are you talking mad shit?
No, I don't know. There's good discussion going on. MMANuts.com/forums. Go there, sign up. We would like to, converse with you. I know there are those who don't talk to us on Facebook. Do it on our website or go to Facebook too. But
Do we have a secret squirrel section still?
we should.
Didn't we have that? We had to log in, and there was that one section.
There was. I should put that back.
You
Where
should put
you can
that
put
back.
like anything you want there.
Yes.
Should be like hairy. I don't know.
No. Hairy pregnant pussies.
Porn.
No.
I don't know. No,
No.
like you could do like how whatchamacallit, like the Underground does. They have the After Dark forum, where you have to be able a pro member to see it, and then people have like all kinds of crazy shit they post. Like there's anything goes.
Yeah,
Just
we
like-
need that shit.
Okay.
Anything goes within reason. Don't be a dick. I think that's the standard mantra of everything, right?
Not being a dick is always a good plan.
You can be an asshole, just don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Is that what you were trying to tell me about a year ago? We were talking about that. There's a difference between being an asshole and a dick, right?
I think so. Did I say that?
I think you
It
said
sounds
that.
familiar.
I vaguely remember that conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. These shows are melting together.
It's only 3 years, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We're gonna do it for another 50.
Maybe.
I'll probably be dead by 50 years.
No, don't
40?
say that.
I'm living to 100. I'm gonna live
No,
forever.
Let's be us and our old
live
asses.
forever. Who sings that? Is that Oasis?
What?
I want to live
Yeah.
forever. Or whatever.
You know what that song's about?
No.
You don't?
No, go.
Oh, dude.
Here we go.
It's Noel Gallagher writes all the songs for Oasis, or I don't even know if they're still a band anymore. I don't think so.
They
but
always fought, didn't they?
yeah,
Him
his
and his
brothers,
brother.
whatever. His brothers, they're both
Retards.
alcoholic, smoking, crazy people from the UK. But
It's all good.
he wrote all the songs. He's the real musician. It's a song about him sitting on John Lennon's grave, talking about
Vietnam.
what? No. He wrote it before they became big, and he was talking about wanting to live forever like the Beatles did. And then go back and listen to the lyrics again after I told you that, and then you'll see like kind of what it's kind of cool because he's talking about like becoming famous, but without talking about becoming famous. He wants to live forever.
Now look what we've done here. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that's why he talks about how your garden grows. Because he's dead. So
Is that a limerick or something?
maybe I don't know. That's
That
Irish.
sounds like a Dice Clay
Irish
thing.
limerick.
Like, how does your garden grow or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. All good.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Trim that pussy. It's so damn hairy.
There's a
Oh!
theme of fucking hairy pussy.
I
It didn't
started-
quite make it to the beginning of the
But
show,
we're in.
but somehow it made it into the show.
We're in.
Very interesting.
Thing.
Very
It's
interesting.
funny. It's like what do you call that? When there's like leftovers in your brain from something you've been. I don't know what you call that.
I thought you were going to say leftovers of like a
No.
sexual rendezvous late in the night or something.
Wait, what kind of leftovers?
I
are we
don't
talking
know.
about?
A sexual leftover. That sounds
Okay.
delicious.
All
I
right.
want to be in it. I don't know.
It's
all good.
Slightly weird.
I don't know. Better take a drink. Uncomfortable silence.
No. Hey, GSP's
Oh.
car got stolen this week. Did you hear this?
No.
Someone stole his Land Rover, something.
What's he rolling?
I don't know.
Fiat
Range Rover.
What's that fucking gay hybrid?
He was like saying, "Oh, he wish he would have caught the guys because then he could have done something."
Oh,
and then
please.
There's all these Twitter feeds going, and people are like, "What's he gonna do? Take him down and work him for 5 rounds?"
Just lay
and pray.
You give up? Do you give up?
Give me my car. I continue this forever.
Or is he gonna unleash the dark side of GSP again?
I doubt it.
Or he's gonna deliver to anal probing. That
It was the aliens, George. They stole your rover.
Isn't that when he usually loses time? Was when he's in his vehicle? So maybe they said, "Fuck this, we're taking time back, motherfucker." Flux capacitor.
Flux. 88 miles per hour.
That's right. Speed of light, 162,000 miles per
I have
hour.
no idea.
What else is going on?
News-wise?
Sure.
I don't know. Is there anything else?
Yeah. So Jacob Christmas Volkman has changed his nickname.
To?
He's Jacob Dr. Feelgood Volkman now.
Didn't he get kicked out of the UFC?
Oh, yeah, damn right he did.
Is he going to Bellator? Oh, Rampage is going to Bellator. That's big news.
Yeah, he signed a fucking multi-deal. He's doing the triple threat with, like, the pro wrestling.
Which was horrible. Did you watch it?
Bellator, no.
It's on YouTube. Google
and
that
then
shit.
I think he's got a reality show.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
He's moving up to heavyweight, is the rumor.
I don't know. But what's this with Volkman? Sorry.
His new nickname is Dr. Feelgood. Why? I don't know. I thought, what's his other nickname? Like the President Slayer or
another
something?
Conspiracy theorist type thing?
I don't know. Don't get me going on that path. Stop it.
NSA.
Why'd you? No! Microsoft Xbox One!
Don't worry. Hey, E3's happening this week. When the show releases, we'll probably know a lot of shit. I'm very excited. I know he's anti-Microsoft.
Oh, no. I'm anti-Microsoft now. If I can't fucking play the game without having the stupid Kinect, why does the Kinect have to be plugged in for me to be able to play?
I think they should sell it with an anal probe, and every time you want a game, you got to shove it up your ass.
That's fine. I'd rather do that than have the camera on.
Okay. Anal probe.
Or whatever that's worth.
Cattle prod.
Whatever. I'll just blow loads all over my television and hope for the best.
If I buy one of those things and they make me do that, I'm showing my asshole to that thing every night.
I'm telling you, Ingo, you're just going to be on the list.
Look at
They're
my
making
asshole.
lists. They're color-coded.
Look at my asshole.
You are on the naughty list.
That's fine. I'm already on the list.
And then what's the other rumor? It's not a rumor, that you have to connect to the internet once every 24 hours. Right. Otherwise, it renders your Xbox One useless. I have lots of power issues here where I live. I have sometimes internet connectivity issues here.
Correct.
How the fuck am I supposed to play video games? Sometimes I don't want to be online. I just want to fucking play.
Be offline.
That's right. Like to go with you. Slow and low. That is the tempo.
Yep. We'll see. Big news happening this week. Come on, all I can say is we should raffle off a console on this fucker for some kind of ridiculous thing. I don't think they're going to be that expensive. I think
it's going to be about $400.
Yeah.
It's going to be $399.
We'll do something for Christmas, like give one away for like doing like the best show me your asshole picture.
Female.
Yes, female.
Thank you.
Thank you for saving that. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Do women do that? Do they just bend over and take pictures of their ass in the mirror?
In pornos, I'm sure they do.
Seems like there's more tits pictures and like chicks bending over.
Well, what's the hot topic nowadays? They were talking about this on the Rogan podcast. Anal bleaching.
That's so 2007.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
What do they do now? Do they paint their anals?
I think you just let it go. It is what it is. Black is the new white.
Nice.
Or something, right?
Okay.
Keith Jardine is down with the clown or something. San Diego football rules!
Oh, man. Can we talk about this? Do you got any more news?
Oh, just the ironic thing of the...
Isn't it ironic?
Don't
you think?
A little bit. Michael Bisping detaches his retina in a fight with Alan Belcher, who had a detached retina. Funny how these things work. I don't know.
So is he okay?
Apparently, he's got... and you know what? I got to say this. If you're going to get some fucking eye surgery, get yourself a fucking pirate patch. Man up, encrust that shit. Diamonds and rubies. You're a fucking pirate. Don't fuck around. Be a man.
I would do it.
Don't just white patch that shit. Black it. Black it out. murder that shit out.
The string and everything, right, that goes across.
I almost just said a bad word because I watched Django Unchained the other day, and they say the N-word way too many times. I felt uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. A couple times I'm like, okay, I see your flow, whatever. Then you went over 50. I think over 50 loses its point.
I don't know.
It's a magic word, as they say.
It is a magic word. Puff the magic dragon.
Let's just sing lyrics all show. Let's see how many lyrics we can get into.
Okay.
We're about 5 right now.
Sure.
We'll talk about the card.
The card!
What card? Was this not the most epic one? And once again, should we go with scores first?
Well, let me say that.
Go ahead.
Fuck you, Comcast and WoW and everything else. I didn't actually see this on television. I had to go to alternate sources to catch some of these.
Me too.
It's bullshit.
And I have Comcast, and they're supposed to have fuels, but we don't have fuels.
Doesn't matter. Fuel's dead. Fox Sports won.
That doesn't happen until August.
Well.
And we're in, what, June?
Yep. Got to wait a couple months.
Right. 2 months.
Yep.
Fucking bitches.
So.
What?
A lot of finishes.
Apparently, we set a record, I guess, right?
Supposedly.
What
about
10
scores?
Finishes?
Did we do well on
Yeah, we did very well.
We did?
I was 9-3. You were 8-4, and the Magic 8 Ball was 11-1.
Get the fuck out of here.
11-1. Here you go.
Come on, man.
It's fucking crushing us. So
right, if you were betting on the Magic 8 Ball, like $100 on every pick, you'd be rich as fuck right now.
Maybe, because with the odds, the weird shit happens. But you should still be ahead. So I'm 109-56. Ingo is 97-68. And the Magic 8 Ball is 112-53. Picking at 67.9% correct.
See? That's fucking bullshit.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm channeling shit. You put that, I'm like a medium. You put that thing in my hand, shit happens. Maybe I should start wishing for good things.
Like, okay. Ask the 8 Ball some questions that are important.
Well, can't say that one out loud.
Yes.
But I can think it. The Magic 8 Ball can make it happen.
Let's make $1 million this year.
Done. Can we make $1 million this year? It is certain. The Magic 8 Ball has spoken.
Whoa. All right. If we make $1 million, we should give $1,000 to some random fan.
Just fuck, I'll give more than 1,000.
10,000.
Well, let's give it to anybody. Pat Healy.
Yeah.
We'll give him some more money.
10 grand.
Check's going out tomorrow's.
Thank you to all who donated to the Pat Healy Fund. He's getting paid.
Damn right.
Yep.
Got his address. He just sent it. Shooting it out. Wish we could have raised more.
Yep. Let's talk about this card. What did you think? What do you want to say? What did he say? What did he say?
Well, do we have bonus monies and stuff?
Oh. Well.
Fei Zhao.
Yeah, Fei Zhao and Silva. Knockout and fight.
Fight of the night, and then Silva got KO of the night. And who the fuck got sub of the night?
There was like 12 of I think
there's fucking
Werdum.
8 submissions.
Didn't Werdum?
Yeah, Werdum gets sub of the night. See how easy that was? They each get $50,000. I don't even know, but I'm just going to go with that number. So, we'll start with the first fight.
Go for it.
And I'm slowly perusing through my drug addiction. And, wrong slide. 1. Second slide, 2. So, this was a fucked up fight because like Fei Zhao comes out and he's throwing bombs and he's looking good for like the first 3 minutes, and then I don't know if he got overeem disease or he gassed himself out.
He ran out of steam.
He ran out of steam like a son of a bitch, and then Silva took it to him.
He was like, "Come on!"
Oh no! What happened?
Silva's a killer, man.
Well, let's do some drug tests pass first before we call him killer.
Well.
2 out of his last 3 fights.
That guy's had a rough life, man. Did you watch that little video?
I tried and it was not working when I clicked it.
Oh yeah, he's had a rough upbringing, man. His parents.
Who hasn't though?
His dad used to he moved out when he was 13. His dad was beating him all the time or something. 13. It's crazy.
Better to get beat than beat off.
That's true. That is true.
It depends, I guess, who's doing the beating or the beating off. I'll do respect, Mr. Silva. Don't kill me. There are only 4 of you Silvas on this card.
There's too many Silvas. Eric Silva, good friends with Jonatas.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're good friends.
Nice.
So he had a submission, and there was like 7 other submissions.
Quick. It was quick. He like jumped the guy's back and then fucking was like a triangle armbar, fucking shenanigans.
Done.
Yep. It was all good. So, what do you think next for Silva?
At 205?
Yeah.
Why did Bigfoot call him out?
Because Bigfoot. Bigfoot smash! Fire!
It's like a 50-pound weight difference.
I wouldn't mind that if Silva's willing to move up. You can fight the Bigfoot.
Sure.
But Bigfoot coming off a loss, I don't know. I was thinking maybe a little Gegard Mousasi if Musasi's staying at 205. I don't know. I think he's going to drop to 85. Though.
Well, I was thinking I'd like him against the winner of the Henderson Rashad Evans fight.
Ooh. I don't know about that. I want Henderson to fight John Jones. Win or lose, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We can talk about that later, but
yeah.
Fei Zhao next. Maybe a little James Tahuna. He's coming off a loss. Fei Zhao's coming off a loss. And I don't know what the deal was with him, if it was just first fight in the UFC jitter bullshit. He just blew it out, man.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he threw.
He's off the roids, man. No cardio.
It happens. It happens.
These things happen in MMA.
The juice is loose.
Whatever
Why
happened
couldn't
to
he
that
get an
guy?
exemption? What? Who?
These
Which
things
one?
happen in MMA.
Gus Johnson.
Yeah,
Look at, I finally got the name
Thank
right
you.
today.
Well, whatever happened to
Fucking
him?
hell.
Where'd he end up?
Ooh, we hire him? Should we hire him
To
as
do
an
what?
analyst?
As long as he wears his white rimmed glasses.
And his purple lipstick.
My
is
favorite.
so hot.
Yeah.
Should make a mental note. We got to contact. Does he want to be on the show?
Could be. Gus Johnson.
That would be an epic show.
I think we should have Morrow on because I think he's
No.
fucking crazy.
No, I can't handle
You
that.
like Morrow?
That's too much. He snapped his head back like a pest dispenser.
Maybe you'd actually talk normal.
Okay. No. I'd rather have Gus on.
ESPN Chicago.
No.
That's an inside joke.
He'd have to be in the studio.
Sorry.
And I will choke him with the mic cord this time.
And now anal.
I won't be nice anymore. I'm not being nice. So let's move on.
Moving along.
Big Nog for Doom. What happened, Ego?
Well, let me say this, that
Expected.
we called this as Big Nog looking slow and looking tedious, and Werdum's looked very sharp and quick and physical, and
He looked a little gassed out, though, too.
he did,
Is
but
the air thinner in Brazil's?
no, maybe it was a lot of pressure. You know, it's a legend he's going up against.
Does Jesus only want to help one of the fighters in Brazil?
I don't know, but let me say this, that Werdum is probably the scariest guy in MMA on the ground right now. So even more so than Frank Mir. I mean,
You think he's scarier than a fucking spilled bag of ice?
yes.
Joe Rogan disagrees.
Yes, Werdum, and he's calling for a title shot, is he not?
He's deserving of it. I think
would say so.
he wasted a year of his life doing this fucking Ultimate Fighter show and fighting a guy he shouldn't have had to fight.
Right.
And then he says he wants to go on another Ultimate Fighter show
Why not?
in Spanish and fucking hopefully Cain Velasquez wins. Seems ridiculous to me. Ridiculous!
Didn't they just book Kane for a fight?
Yeah, Junior Dos Santos
Yeah.
is 3.
Yeah.
And he should get the winner.
Chicken dinner?
Goddamn right. Winner, winner. I'd like to change it to a ribeye steak dinner. Bone in!
Cajun?
Bone in!
Cajuns!
Does that poke something? I don't know. A rib.
It's the craziest show.
It's got a weird flow to it. We're going to hopefully come into our groove here soon.
Okay.
We'll start flowing. So,
I'm thinking
wait,
about,
I got to ask this
I'm thinking about
question.
Game of Thrones. This is the problem.
I know.
I'm trying
It's
not
a
to.
problem. Did Big Nog tap or what happened there?
Verbally, supposedly, that he was in a. I mean, his arm was all the way like.
Is this the submission tap?
Well, according to the rules, if you scream out in pain, that is considered a tap.
Ask Chael Sonnen on that one.
Correct.
Oops, I didn't yell tap. Who was that? Pedofilio.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Once again, these things happen in MMA.
Brazils for
Yeah.
the win. By the way, if you didn't pick every Brazilian fighter in a Brazilian card, you're a fucking retard.
Because they always win.
Damn, the odds are ridiculous. That's all I did. I didn't even look at their stats or anything. I just said the challenge was if you have Brazil versus Brazil. That's where I fucked up a couple of the fights. I only lost one that was like a Brazilian fighter versus non-Brazilian.
Okay.
Good strategy. That's a little tip right there. insider tip. I'm giving them out. I'm going to win big money and go on one of these.
Show me the money! Big money, big money!
I'm going to win 2 all-paid tickets to any UFC.
They'll never pay.
We're going to fly on the UFC jet.
They'll never pay you.
I know.
They'll take your money, but they'll never pay
They'll
you.
be like, well, there's no money being exchanged. It's just a ranking.
Points.
I think I missed one event. It's only ranked 200 now. Damn it. It's all good. No yawning.
I'm sorry, the beer is making me sleepy.
So next for Werdum, we said title shot. He's got to wait for Velasquez and Dos Santos to fight it out. And next for Big Nog, I think he needs to retire.
TRT or retirement. I think those are the 2 options. TRT or retirement.
I'll retract my first statement then, and I'll say TRT for the win.
Or
Because
retirement.
God damn it, let's extend some of these legends' careers. If fucking Henderson is 42 and on the TRT, and he still wants to fight 5 or 6 more times, think of the Big Nog on the TRT.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone has the mileage of Nog at this point.
Oh, no.
The guy's been through some wars, man. Even in Pride, like, Jesus Christ, he's fought some of the, craziest fights. Like, dude, I don't want to see him get anything else broken.
How about a little rematch? Him and Bob Sapp.
That's never going to happen.
Super heavyweight.
I think he should retire.
UFC.
He's a legend, man. He doesn't need to, I don't know. They can find a spot for this guy, can't they?
Hell yeah, but I'd like to see him on TRT and see what that does. He'll probably be opposed to it. I'm just guessing, but
He won't do it. He does not like the gays, Matt.
I still think it got lost in translation, but that's still one of my favorite things that he's ever said.
I will not roll with the gays.
That's such a.
I think it's a Brazilian thing.
How did that get brushed under the carpet? Like out of all this shit that people have said, you know, recently
Brazilians, they don't like the gays.
Who was it? Nate Diaz like tweets that Caraway's a faggot or something, and then he gets suspended.
You know, Matt.
Go.
They say 1 out of 10 people is gay. And I've had sex with more than 10 people. So one of those 10 guys I was fucking has to definitely be gay.
I'm just saying.
Just kidding.
In women, I think the percentage is even higher because goddamn, they will turn quick.
Yeah, they will. I think women always flirt with this. Like in college, you know,
they like to experiment.
Yeah, man, it's pretty easy to get a couple women like to be a little bit non-heterosexual. Fairly easy, I think.
Sure is. I'm just saying.
But when they get older, maybe not so much. When they pump out kids, maybe they don't feel so naughty in nature.
No comments.
Naughty by nature.
Not because I hate you.
Yep. Here we go.
Are you down with OPP?
I am. UFC 161, Evans versus Henderson.
Here's a shovel. Can you dig it?
Yeah, right. Winnipeg, Manitoba, June 5th. That's next week. That's this week.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
15th, right?
I'm all confused.
What is it? Is it in Canada's?
It's in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
We should just drive there.
And that's too far.
We can't just drive there.
It's way too far.
Why not?
We
need an MMA.
Winnipeg. That's first of all, it's cold as fuck.
Someone will drive us there then.
Who?
I don't know. We'll hire a driver.
A driver? It's expensive.
Well, count.
I'd rather fly on Virgin Airlines.
That's probably better.
They now have this thing on your seat where you can like send drinks to other people and flirt with people. We should like find the oldest lady on the plane and just send her fucking like flirty tweets.
I want to go down on your box.
Yes.
Here's a Jack and
Please
Coke.
sit on my face after you drink this.
Face sitting 101.
But anyways, this card's happening like sooner than later.
I will take the driest pussy in the world and make it wet like a swamp.
Like so dry.
You ever watch Swamp People?
A cloud of dust comes out when it's like poof, like baby powder just escaping into the air.
I'm just thinking of the stink.
Hey man, you never know. Maybe it doesn't stink.
Let's get into some fights.
Okay.
We'll just keep going like from bad to worse here.
It's horrible. Listen, if this show is terrible, blame Game of Thrones. Once this week's episode's over, I'll be able to not.
Well, I hear it's not the best show ever.
It's probably not.
The penultimate one was last week. Yeah. And what the hell does that mean anyway? I didn't understand that one.
Penultimate?
Right.
It's before ultimate.
So this is supposed to be the ultimate show?
No, sorry, it's post-ultimate. I don't know. I don't fucking know what it means.
They confuse me with their big words. Just tell me it's fucking awesome and I'll get it. I got that. I understood. The rhymes I write, you wish you would. All right. You ready?
Ready.
We got Pat.
HD!
Barry, he's 8-5 versus Shawn.
Savage!
Jordan, he's 14-4. Barry, 88% of his wins by KO. Jordan, 71% of his wins by KO. 21% by submission. What do you see going on there?
Man, let me say this.
Ass rape.
I kind of think so. Jordan looked like, pardon my French, but kind of like shit against Mike Russo when we saw him in Chicago. And he just happened to be one tough motherfucker. And Russo ran out of gas.
He took a beating that
Oh my
first
God,
round.
he was getting lit up. And I can't believe he didn't go down. But, things worked out that way. In the second round, he came back and Mike
with a vengeance. He
Yeah,
came
Mike
back like
had-
he didn't even fight the first round.
Exactly.
Ridiculous. His face was busted up.
Oh, yeah. Mike just ran out of steam, and Shane capitalized and whatever. I mean, I'm sure it sounds like he's got decent cardio, but
He's Greg Jackson
Pat
trained.
Barry is K1 level striking. The guy hits you with so many different things. I don't see any way that Pat Barry doesn't knock this guy out. I really don't. And I think it's going to happen pretty fast. I kind of want to see Pat get back to his old ways and throw some leg kicks. We don't
I thought you
see-
were going to say try and take people down.
No, that's his new Pat Barry. That's what he likes to do.
I hear he's quite the grappler now.
Is he?
I don't know.
He got a purple belt yet?
Does it even matter what belt they
I
are?
don't know.
It doesn't matter.
If it's not a
anymore.
black belt, it matters.
It doesn't matter.
matter, I'm
They're not grappling in geese.
That's true.
Hey, speaking of grappling, hey Brendan Schaub, I heard you didn't fucking metamorphosis very well this fucking night, and you ran away most of the game. Don't do that. If you're
Was
gonna
it
grapple,
gi?
grapple.
Was
No,
it-
it was no gi,
no gi.
and they said they booed him off the mat pretty much because he kept non-engaging.
Well, Shinya Aoki lost to Gracie. I just read that on my Facebook.
Prawn.
Yeah. Yeah, the Gracies. That tournament's cool, man. I think it's starting to build. Like, it might bring jiu-jitsu into the, forefront here. I'm waiting for a jiu-jitsu video game, like with the gi.
I don't know. I think you got to release some sharks onto the fucking mat or something.
No,
we
it's
need
all
an
good.
element of danger.
Well, everything's online. It's not televised. So, I mean, they got a lot of viewers because there's a lot, there's the underground, jiu-jitsu scene. Everyone's watching it.
This is like Fight Club, but without the knockouts and
Right.
blood and action.
Back to this fight, though.
Thank you. Because people love that in the middle of a preview. We just fucking talk about
random
something
shit.
else. All I gotta say is, Brandon Schaub, I want the air guard. Why
Okay.
can't you pull it?
No, dude, Pat Barry, I mean, light years ahead of Jordan in striking. Unless Barry is retarded again and goes out on a shield like he shouldn't do.
Oh my God.
He should just keep it close
He's
to the
going
hip.
to.
He should play the game, be technical. He can finish Jordan in one round, even playing it safe. And therefore, I pick him by knockout. He's going to KO Shawn Jordan. Old school Perry. I want to see leg kicks.
That's all I want. He's got probably the best in the business.
But we don't see it anymore.
No, he'll probably throw one or two. I don't think he has to worry about the takedowns against Jordan. We got to worry about the hands more so.
Yeah.
And the problem with Barry right now, he's on one of those weird streaks where he's going win, loss. So he's trending for a loss. But when you're talking about that performance that Jordan had against Russo, I don't think you can give up a first round like that to a guy like Barry.
No.
And then you're going to get knocked the fuck out.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think this is the recipe for disaster for him. And I see
Yep.
the same thing. I want the leg kicks. I want the striking. And win or lose, somebody's getting knocked out in the first round. So that's a guarantee to go 3-round decision and go.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with Barry, first round KO, Magic 8 Ball. Usually more right than not. It's taking Shawn Jordan.
Whoa.
I like that.
Okay.
Fuck you, 8 Ball.
67%.
NSA. Moving right along.
Ism.
Just keep yelling out.
Random words.
Yeah. I forgot what the other one was.
Who knows?
Unending
Anal
informant.
probe.
Anal probe. Aliens are real.
Yes.
This is why it's all going to come out. It's a matter of time.
You're gonna anal probe, at least stimulate the prostate, okay? Don't be fucking stingy.
Okay.
I'm
We got
saying.
Roy.
Big country.
And Nelson, he is 19-7 versus Stipe.
Baby Crow Cop.
Miocic, he is 9-1. Nelson, 63% of his wins by KO, and 26% by submission. Stipe, 78% by KO, 11% by submission. So here's a question for you. Will this be the first fight, and I don't know fucking how long, that Roy Nelson will try to take the fight to the ground, or do you think he tries to stand and bang in this fight?
Nelson by submission. Telling you right now.
What? I thought Stipe is Braza trained. I think his ground game is more than adequate.
No, dude, he's a
blue belt.
I'm sure his ground game is okay.
He's a white belt with one yellow stripe.
But
do they even stripe?
I don't know.
He's actually a yellow belt. He's in the Child's Jiu-Jitsu
he trains
program.
out of Cleveland under a Braza affiliate. But
what?
Roy Nelson is light years ahead in grappling.
Are you saying you see a crucifix in his future then?
We
haven't seen the Roy Nelson crucifix.
Roy Nelson
in a while.
by Americana. I'm going to say it right now.
Americana don't want none unless
I think
you got
Nelson
buns
can
on.
get him against the cage and get him down. Stipe is more of a slugger brawler, and he can take it. I think Big Country is too smart. The guy knows what he's doing, man. He's not going to.
Big Country is the smartest man in the UFC.
He's not going to
tempt fate. Doesn't he have a T-shirt? Didn't Dana White coin the phrase?
What's that?
Or he might be the smartest man in the world. I thought he had to have a T-shirt made, printed, sold.
Maybe. So you asked the question. I say Roy Nelson by submission. You lost me.
I know. He just went off. Well, I'll say Nelson's on a 3-fight win streak, and Miocic or Stipe. I'll go Stipe.
Stipe, he's Croatian.
Hey, Croatian sensation.
That's like my parents. They're not from Croatia, but they're from right next door. So
rock and roll.
Go Yugoslavia.
And sausages.
And the Crow Cop shorts.
Sausages.
Yeah.
Sausages.
I'm gonna make those again. I fucked those up last time. I'm gonna make them again. They're gonna be better.
All right. Don't cook them as long. Right?
Overcooked.
The technique.
I know you're like you're worried about the undercooking stuff. So that had lamb and pork in it. I didn't want to kill anybody.
It's better to overcook your meat than to undercook your meat.
Yes. Unless it's steak. Then
Unless you're gonna use a
I like it blue.
Here you go. A meat thermometer. I always do that when I cook my chickens.
I have one of those.
165.
I have a digital one. Love it.
I'm
Best
old
$40
school.
I ever spent.
I don't go digital.
It just stays in, and you watch it, and it just tells you when it's ready. It goes off.
That's hardcore. So where am I at in this fight? Oh, Stipe is coming off a TKO loss to fucking Struve.
Yeah, that was
Stipe, you would imagine he should have the crisper, more technical striking, the boxing, and he should have a speed advantage, but what the fuck are you going to do with the speed advantage with the dude that doesn't get knocked out?
Hit him in the belly.
That's a good plan. I like that. I like that attack.
A lot.
Go to the liver.
A lot.
Because he likes the high guard, too.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't work the body on him.
Yeah,
so.
but the thing is, when guys, the problem is Roy's got that overhand, and it's like you start going low, then your hands are not protecting your head. It's kind of scary.
You're going to need some good head movement.
Yeah. This is an interesting fight.
Maybe some clinch work.
I'm very excited about this fight. I think this could be one of the better fights of the year.
I don't know.
Both guys are tough, man. Real tough. They could knock each other down several times, and this fight could still be going.
I don't think Nelson's getting knocked down, though.
You never
He
know.
might.
He might.
I don't see it. I think a beard protects him.
Gets knocked
Is he
down.
going to shave that shit anytime soon? The lion's mane?
No, I
He's going to lose the belly?
No.
I think that he is a candidate for TRT. He's been going off on the TRT a little bit.
Said he won't do it.
Don't be a bitch. Just do it.
I love it. He loves his cheeseburgers. I love that story that
hate
that you hear, like when he won. What did he knock out? I forgot. But he jumped up on the cage and he's rubbing his belly and he's like, "Dana, give me some fucking cheeseburgers."
Who the fuck was that? It was one of his first fights when he won the Ultimate Fighter. And
Yeah,
he
maybe
came
that's
in and blah blah.
Dana don't like that guy, but
no, and I totally understand it.
Of course, but you gotta appreciate.
You gotta respect his KO power and his chin,
and the fact that he just does not give a fuck. You know,
I guess
he doesn't care.
He's on my list of fighters I don't like.
We should get him on the show.
He's on my list of fighters I'm okay with.
No, I'm saying it'd be sweet. I think it'd be funny. I think
I can't stand his personality.
No, I think it'd be crazy.
I'm totally in line with Dana White on that one.
I know. I understand what you're saying.
I have these likes and dislikes, and it's not a hatred. It's just, it is what it is. So I'm taking Nelson first round KO. I should probably disagree with you just on principle.
Yeah, you say you don't like him and you pick him to win? Bullshit. It's
Look
hypocritical,
good.
sir.
The Magic 8 Ball is also going to take Roy Nelson.
Big country.
Takes us right into your favorite part.
Sponsors! We have
Wasted.
Defense Soap, use code MMANUTS for 15% off your entire order.
Viva la revolution!
That's right. Clean your balls, clean your ass, whatever. You have a... I was going to say... All right, we might as well. If you have a girlfriend with a hairy cooch, use the defense soap to clean that shit off. It's
hey,
all
there's
good.
nothing wrong with some of the Game of Thrones bush, all right?
Yeah, I'm
just going to say, the last few episodes, those girls, their snatch was too trim to be old school.
Was there snatch in the last episode? I didn't notice.
Probably not.
I don't
But
think so.
2 episodes ago, that pussy is not that trim back in those old whatever days they are.
It's all good.
So it's bullshit.
Probably
That's
more like-
not to the theme of
I'm
the show.
okay with that. I'm just saying.
Needs to be correcting, though.
Listen.
Then why doesn't a guy have a gun then?
Okay.
Any of them. They should be carrying like fucking Glocks. If we're gonna have like a shaved pussy, you might as well have a guy with a Glock. then.
Maybe. The Highlander.
Bullshit. There can only be one, or what is it?
I guess. Yeah, that's
something
that's
like
marketing.
that.
Anyways, 15%
Keep
off.
going.
Code MMA Nuts. Also,
Fucking
GoDaddy.com. This time I got the codes, unless you want to do it.
No,
I
do
got
it.
249 nuts.
I'm working on stuff
Get
over here.
249 off domain. I mean 249 domain registration or transfer. That's a fucking deal and a half. Also, you can use code MMA Nuts to get $4.95 domain registration, limit 3.
Yep.
And you can use code 35 off 6 to get 35% off your total order. By far the most popular coupon code out there for us right now.
Possibly in the world.
Let me repeat that. 35 off 6. 35% off your entire order. Listen, if you want to host
You
a
can
website,
save a fuck ton of money.
you save a lot of money, man.
A fuck ton.
You got a dedicated
Did I say
server
fuck ton?
that costs like $3,000 a year or whatever. If you want to pay, you 35% off. Seriously, it works.
Fucking hell.
It's a no-brainer. Let's speak about
Moving right along, main event.
Main event.
Main event. All right, we got Rashad
Sugar.
Evans. He is 17-3-1 versus Dan
H-bomb.
Henderson. He's 29-9. I think he's 8, and that looks wrong to me. Evans is 35% of his wins by KO, 12% by submission. Henderson 45% by KO, 7% by submission. So I'll go first here. Evans is on a 2-fight losing streak, and in both those fights to Jones and who is it, Little Nog, he refuses to use his strongest weapon in his wrestling. And when he's talking about this Dan Henderson fight, he's saying how he wants to break the takedown record against Henderson and go for 20 to 25 takedowns in this fight. And here's what I have to say. Why? Why the fuck would you want to do that? Why do you want to just take a guy down? Why not do you want to finish him?
Because
You know
he's
why?
afraid of the bomb.
Well, he wants to stand and bang. That's because you're not going to tell what your real game plan is. You're going to tell the fake game plan. Then he's going to stand and bang, and he's going to circle to his right, to Henderson's right.
To his left.
So it's Rashad's left.
Okay. Why would he do that?
Because he's a fool. He he's black zillion trade.
Crazy, man.
He's going to eat a fucking H-bomb is what I'm saying. Henderson is 42. He's on the TRT. He's got old man and TRT strength. And fucking he's got an H-bomb that Jesus himself delivered to the man. How can he fucking lose?
Except he never thanks Jesus for it.
Well, he's a smart man, so he doesn't need to.
Okay.
He just accepts the gifts. It's kind of like Clash of the Titans. When he gets the sword, but he never really uses it. He thanks him for the sword.
I see where you're going.
But at some point later, he uses the sword.
Got it.
Hence the fucking H-bomb.
Use the sword.
Use the sword. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, where else do I want to go? Where else? I'm looking through my little notes here. Henderson is on he's won 4 of his last 5. So, I got to go with the man that's a little streakier. Plus, this fight is fucking bullshit. He should be fighting John Jones. And they fucked him with that Lyoto Machida fight, and it was a split decision loss. And now we got another fight that makes no fucking sense. I don't know why he's fighting Rashad Evans. Is Rashad Evans, he's probably still top 10, but is he top 3? No.
Time will tell.
Bottom of the 10. He's lost 2 in a row. I just think that Rashad is once again going to ignore his wrestling, and he's going to circle to his left, Henderson's right, and fucking Henderson is going to knock him out in the first round. Machida style.
Okay.
Machida style. He might even drink his own piss. I don't know.
Good.
Go.
Well, this is interesting for me.
Black Zillions!
Yeah.
Didn't that work out? Fei Xiao!
Yeah.
Was he Black Zillion?
He was, I think. Maybe.
Werdum!
Except he's not black. But he is Zillion.
Werdum.
It's weird because Rashad is in the prime of his career. He's like early 30s.
He's solid 33.
Yeah. I would say that for an MMA fighter, that's probably in that wheelhouse of being in the prime of your career. Like, you have the experience, you've still got your skills, you're not too slow, you're not too fast. That 31 to 35 range, like you're in your prime, you're ready. Rashad,
you're in the mix.
The thing that worries me is this Rashad has gradually looked worse and worse over his last few fights. And I don't know if it's a matter of transition from a different style of fighter, or if he's just getting bad coaching, bad training camps. Maybe he's got someone in his head that's telling him to do things he's not good at.
I don't remember what the corner tells him in those fights. I think they're telling him the right things, and I want to say he's ignoring what they're telling him.
Quite possibly. He seems like a slightly egotistical guy. Maybe he has his own opinion about what goes on. Here's what I do know. I know that at some point Rashad's going to be able to take Henderson down. We've seen Dan Henderson on his back before. Just because he's got good
He's
wrestling.
a wizard off his back. He's like the Werdum of 205.
No.
Come on.
If there's one thing Dan is not good at,
he's got the blackest of belts. There you go.
No. Dan's good from the top. He's not good from the bottom.
What are you talking about? Did you see how he got out from under Fedor?
Yeah, that's bullshit, though.
How he got out from under Fei Xiao? This guy is a wizard off his back.
Fedor gave him no respect. I don't. You know, I think that was poor judgment on his part. He didn't think Dan would get out that fast. But Rashad is a good takedown artist. He's way faster than Dan Henderson.
True, he's got the speed, but will he actually use either of those weapons?
That's the question. One thing Dan Henderson has, it's always been the great equalizer, is that ridiculously powerful right hand. So the chin. So Henderson will take a few to give one. So, because he knows if he lands, if he lands one, he knows he can stop the fight anytime. But I feel like Rashad is too fast for him. I don't think he can land one cleanly. He's not going to be like Bisping and stand there and take it to the face.
Oh, please be like Bisping. I want that knockout again.
I feel like I love Dan Henderson, one of my favorite fighters. He's awesome. But I'm not a huge Rashad Evans fan, but my brain is telling me that on paper, Rashad is in the prime. He's faster. He's more athletic. He can put Henderson on his back. I don't think he can knock him out, but he can certainly decision his ass. And it's going to be 5 rounds of hell.
5 rounds will suck.
It's going to be ridiculous. It's a la Phil Davis. Remember that? We're going to be in similar territory. Henderson has been known to have cardio issues.
Not at 205.
Oh, Shogun.
That was a 3-round
come
fight.
on. Okay, but then
was that a 5 round?
Yeah, it was. It was crazy. Okay. They beat the shit out of each other. I mean, maybe that's part of the problem in that fight.
Well, Shogun started to come back. Well, they should have stopped it early. The fucking ref saved
fight of the year, but candidate anyways.
True that.
But I say Rashad Evans by decisions. I would love Dan Henderson to knock Rashad out and get a title shot at John Jones because
that would make me feel good.
I don't want to see Rashad John Jones again. But
no,
I just my brain is telling me Rashad Evans all the way. So, sorry.
I'm going to say it.
Blasphemy,
my son! I knew blasphemy!
I haven't done something crazy, and this hasn't been a show until you say blasphemy.
Resurgence! What other code words?
You know who's having resurgence? Matt Brown.
Got
you brought him up earlier.
The immortal. He's fighting Thiago Alves, who was one of my favorite fighters, and I'm going to have to pick Matt Brown, unfortunately. Or fortunately, because every time I pick against him, I fucking lose.
Yeah, don't pick against him.
I've learned that now. Mouth open, going for it. That's berserker. He's a berserker. You can't bet against him.
Would you like to suck my cock, berserker? Would you like to make a fuck berserker?
Yeah! Fucking A. That's awesome. Good for you. What was that, Clerks?
Clerks, yeah.
Nice.
That was awesome. I haven't seen that in so long.
I have to watch
Dante. Fucking Dante.
Later. I heard they're making
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I heard they're making Clerks 3.
Are they?
Just wrote the script.
Same
apparently.
Guys?
Yeah, Kevin Smith put it on
Good
Reddit.
for you, Kevin.
Outlook good for Rashad Evans. Rashad Evans.
All right, I'm with the 8 ball tonight. That's good.
It is good.
I'm riding the wave.
Maybe I'm on the outs.
Or
Okay.
this could be the
Or the ends. It depends. I feel like I need to piss, but I'm going to push through this.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Ask the nuts. Okay. There we go. It's only 20 questions. Rapid fire. Stuart Harrison. What the fuck? How shitty was that Ultimate Fighter finale fight? You guys think the UFC needs to just go a different route with bringing up these new talents?
Is he talking about the Werdum?
No, the two Brazilian fighters, a fight that I did not watch.
I didn't see it.
But I will tell you, yes, I am done with the Ultimate Fighter.
3 teams. 3 teams. We talked about it before.
What's that?
They need to do 3. 3, not 2, but 3. 3 with some weird. Remember we said that before?
What the fuck are you talking about? We're talking about baseball, football,
Ultimate Fighter. They should have 3 teams, 3 coaches, and the top 2 fight each other, like scissoring.
He just gave me the middle finger. You see that? He's like 1, 2, 3.
Read between the lines.
I am done with the Ultimate Fighter. I'm not watching it anymore.
I'll watch it.
Brian Caraway's gonna fight a woman. Watch.
Good.
You're gonna hear it here first. He's gonna be the.
Submits his ass every night.
Who's that? Gugaluli.
How
or
helpless
something.
would that be? Jesus Christ.
What's that?
I don't know. You got like Ronda Rousey as your girlfriend, and she just puts her cooch in your face, and even you can't stop her. She puts you in a mounted triangle.
Yeah, you're gonna
chokes your ass out while you're like choking on her.
You're gonna eat this shit.
Eat this,
fuck face.
motherfucker.
It's all good.
Or fall asleep.
All right, Raja Sandal. You think Big Nog needs the TRT? He looks slow in his last fight, and I'm sure all the beatings he's taken in an MMA career has hurt his testosterone levels. Good point. And we both agree, yes for TRT. Say yes to Prop 409. 420.
Which one is that?
I don't know. Whatever. Jared Holt. UFC has stacked some of the upcoming cards with great fights. What non-main event fight are you looking forward to? For him, he likes the Llamas versus the Korean Zombie. What are you looking forward to?
I like that one a lot too, but I'm going to have to say this one coming up, Roy Nelson, Stipe. I like that one. I think it's going to be good. I'm like the heavyweights. Big fan.
Then I'm going to go with Frank Mir versus Josh Barnett.
Ooh.
UFC 164 in
The War Master.
Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say.
Can Frank
in
Mir
Wayne's World.
break like the War Masters something?
I don't know, but goddamn, I hope that fight hits the ground. Let's get some fucking grappling going, boys.
Yeah. See what happens.
You don't hear me say that often, but that's
Mir
what
gets
I want
his
to
leg
see.
bent back.
Never.
What goes around comes around, motherfucker.
Not so much. He's going to blow loads all over him. You watch.
All right.
War Master going down. Rodrigo Machado. Choose one fighter to get a UFC title shot, one fighter to get cut from the UFC, and one fighter to retire.
The retire one is easy. I think I'd like to see Nogueira retire. I'm done.
No,
with
not BJ Penn?
No, I think
You think BJ's got
BJ's
more
problem
left?
is not his ability; it's his motivation.
He said once he had kids, it was all downhill.
Yeah,
from
it's
there.
not that he can still hang, but he's just not motivated to do it. So, I'd like to see Nogueira retire.
Okay.
Who should get a title shot? Jesus Christ, I don't know. I'm trying to think through the weight classes. Who deserves a title shot?
I got my own plans.
You have your own plans? Your own plans? I'm going to say title shot. The Deceiver!
Okay.
I don't know.
At whatever weight class he wants.
Doesn't matter. And who should what?
Who should get cut?
From the UFC?
Yes.
Probably Roy Nelson.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're out of control.
I'm just saying. What do you got?
All right.
That's a hard question.
To retire, fucking GSP. He
Ooh.
should retire. He should go out on top before he gets knocked the fuck out by Johnny Hendricks. Just get out of the game, son. You just got your car stolen. Just go to sleep and just be out. Tap out. Like a dealer, a Vegas dealer. Changing out. Title shot, Michael Bisping.
No.
Michael Bisping.
You just want to see him get lit up.
Pride rules.
You wanna see him
Anderson
get lit up.
Silva.
Oh,
Michael
no.
Bisping in Japan.
You don't feel like he
No,
deserves-
actually in Brazil. Pride rules. Pride rules, Ingo. And then who should get cut? Kenny Florian. Cut that motherfucker. We're out.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Florian out.
And possibly John
Anik out. They both sound the same, but there's no contrast. I like me and my Mike
They should
Goldberg
bring-
and my
they should
Joe
bring you
Rogan.
in.
Huh?
They should bring you in.
I don't give a fuck.
You and John Attic.
You want me to go slow and low? I don't know enough. I've watched it for 20 years, but I can't give you fucking commentary. I can probably give you some.
You could.
I'm usually calling.
No, John's like calling all the normal shit, and you're like, that's fucking crazy. That's mad.
This is fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
Rip it, break his fucking arm. Rip that shit off. Stick it up his ass. Tabasco bottle. Tabasco bottle. There's always a Tabasco bottle. That's Rutin's ingrained that shit in my
I
head.
can see Dana like, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore.
No, we can't swear on a telecast.
Dude.
That would be so epic. Just let them swear.
Yeah.
Why can't they swear?
They do on the
He
paper.
swears in a post-fight press conference, but you can't swear in a fucking pay-per-view.
Does he do? Does Joe Rogan do it on the pay-per-view?
No, they told him he can't swear. He never swears. I think I've heard him swear once, and it was a fucking accident, but
Really?
no, never. All right, Kyle Borges Maya. Is it time for Minotauro to stop? And do you guys know the upcoming Brazilian fighters?
Yes.
And no. Agree and agree. Frank Fleming. What is the goal with your website?
Huh?
What is the goal with
goal?
your website, Mr.
World
Ingo?
domination.
Goddamn right. Top 10.
The goal is, I don't know. The goal is to be different, I think.
Yeah, enough of this nonsense. I'm sick of going to these other sites and like I get all these fucking pop-up ads, just boom, and this commercial just starts playing, and then I close it, and then another one pops up.
You say that now, but
Then I
wait.
close it, and then it pops up.
We get the big offer to put the commercial on. You'd be like, look at the commercial. I love the commercial.
Yeah, depends. Am I gonna get be printing
Dollar bills. The
chucking-
goal is, I
chucking
think the goal in
dollars?
the beginning was to have fun, and I'm still having fun. I don't know about you.
Oh, he's having
It's just
fun.
good times, and I think we got confused for a little while. At least me, anyways. I
What?
thought I was gonna be like a journalist, but I'm not a journalist.
Fuck that
I just want to
shit.
meet cool people. I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy MMA. I don't want anyone to tell me like I can't say this, I can't
Yeah.
say that. You know, if I want to talk about big dicks in your ass, I want to be able to talk about it.
and tell them they're either good or bad for your
Yes.
health. Yes.
Yes. So the goal is just to have a good time. So
Damn right.
you know.
And wear suits. I
No.
was thinking about that earlier. Like, how funny would it be? We just start the show, we're wearing suits, and I'll change the setup and make it totally legit and
Like
put like a
crazy?
desk and.
You have to be standing up or sitting down.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da! Hey, here we
Hey,
are.
that's a
Kurt
good, like,
Menefee.
April Fool's prank.
Oh.
We should totally put that in.
Suits and shit.
It's too much work.
And follow-up questions from Frank. Where would you like to see it going? And also, are you surprised with how many fans you guys have now and how quick it's growing?
I'm surprised. Shit.
Nothing surprises the
I don't know.
grim
A
sleeper.
couple of dudes in the basement.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, it's
Doesn't
ridiculous.
matter.
It's crazy.
Doesn't
to
matter
think
where you are. It's
where we
all about
started.
content.
Go back and watch the first episode.
I
and
did. It sucks.
we're
It sucks
surprised.
dick.
Where's-
It
I'm
fucking eats
surprised.
an asshole.
So-
like a dead rhino's asshole.
Where would I like to see it going?
Utah, give me two.
I don't know. I just,
Worldwide.
Yeah, you know, I really feel like there's a
Snakes
pla-
on a plane.
there is a place for us on broadcast television. It's not necessarily on the free channels.
No,
but
it's premium.
I feel like Mark
Cha-ching!
Cuban and us would have a good relationship.
I should talk to him.
Yeah, I feel like something weird like
Huh.
that would be like good for us. And you know,
Interesting.
maybe we could have some outside influence and have some professionals working with us to kind of mold this into something that's you know, bigger than it is now. But
True that.
I just want to make sure we have fun, and I'd like to see it just kind of blow up like
funny.
big time.
Funny you mentioned Mark Cuban because I did email him once, and the crazy thing is he did respond
He's the man, dude.
from both, and he like even followed up on the question I asked, like, hey, did you get this and that from both his regular email address, I think it was an HDNet, and his Dallas Mavericks email address.
He's the
So,
man.
Fucking A, that guy's a cool guy.
That guy
so.
gets it, dude. He
does.
fucking gets it. So, dude, they had that Avion tequila or whatever from the. You ever watch that Entourage?
Never.
They have that Avion tequila. I see that shit at Benny's now. I mean, the guy knows what he's a marketing genius, man. The guy fucking
What do he own? Like
some internet company.
broadcast.com or something. He
Yeah.
sold it for billions.
And then he bought a basketball team, and he is the highest fined owner in NBA
He's
history.
the man. He's
He's
not
like,
afraid to speak
fuck
his
you,
mind."
ref. Fuck your shit. Oh.
Hey, break the monitor. Fuck it.
I'll
eh?
fucking fuck your mother with that call. It's awesome. Do you ever see him on the sidelines? He's crazy, man. It's awesome.
He's got to be one of the best owners ever to have because he fucking actually cares about the team.
Yes.
Parlay that into like the former owner of the Blackhawks. I don't know what words it was, but goddamn, that guy killed the fucking sport of hockey. And it wasn't until he died and his son took it over, I believe, and then fucking Chicago hockey is great again. So it shows you how much an owner makes an impact on the team.
Well, the world is full of people who think they know what they're doing, and times have changed. I think if you're holding on to old values, I think you cannot be successful in today's.
That's funny because if you think about the government today,
oh no,
they're going on old values that might have worked when the internets didn't exist, but unfortunately the internet exists now, and the shit you used to get away with in the 70s and the 80s and the early 90s, you can't do in the 2013s.
People are connected, and when somebody has 1 million followers and they put out information, that shit's gonna go viral pretty fucking fast.
Until the internet gets censored and shut down.
Like, say if Justin Bieber was like a political activist. He's got like 10 million followers on Twitter.
Sounds like a gangbanger.
He'd be like, fucking U.S. government, and that shit would go viral right away. So just who was that asked the question? I'm sorry.
Frank Fleming.
Frank, just hang around. Shit's about to get crazy.
We're about to blow shit up. It's 2013. We said it before. We'll say it again. It's the year of the nuts. Yes. Fucking A. Keith Kaiser was just on his show. Who's next?
Madonna.
Fuck yeah. She's still hot. I would do her hard.
I would not. That's one I would not do.
What? She's only
15 years ago.
She's got to be about 60,
I'm down with it, but right now. No.
You wouldn't fuck that?
No.
Come on. Come on. You are fucking crazy.
No.
Here's the guy who tells me, I won't fuck that chick that sucks Clinton's dick.
No, I won't.
She's so hot. What's her name?
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, Monica. And I posted the pictures. You're like, oh, she's so fucking ugly. And then I pull out the pictures. She's so hot.
It's Photoshop.
It doesn't matter. She looks so delicious. And then, and you're telling me Madonna's not good?
No.
Okay. Moving right along. It's all fine. It's all good. All right, Donald Regalia or whatever. Sorry. Brandon Villa. Here we go. This is when I start reading ahead and I spew my words. Brandon Vera is back at heavyweight. He's around 247 to 255, muscled up. But he just broke his thumb. It's casted for 7 weeks.
From all that juice he's injecting. He fucking blew his thumb out.
He might be thumbing people. Think he will fight at UFC 164 August 31st against Ben Rothwell?
No.
Oh, I think he will.
With a broken thumb?
It doesn't matter. Don't tell people. Well,
how did he get to 245?
Well, I thought when he fought at heavyweight before, I thought he was in the high 220s, low 230s. So, this is curious.
TRT.
This is curious.
Keith Kaiser just said there was only a couple guys. He's not one of them.
But someone was in the 500 to 800 range. He should be able to tell us.
You're taking your weekly injection 3 times a week. I was like, okay.
Do you think it was Overeem?
Maybe. I don't know who he's talking about.
He didn't have a TRT exemption or a therapeutic use exemption. So, fuck. We'll have to ask him. I want to know specifics.
He won't tell you.
Matthew Sumbompool asks, will we see the best Rampage Jackson in Bellator?
I don't think so. The only thing that's going to happen is he's going to be above the competition level in Bellator, so he should do fairly well. But I feel like it's not going to be the best.
Okay. We're going to start speed rounding now, so I'm not answering some of these questions. Sean Marshall, do you guys think Eric Silva is a future contender?
Yes.
Or destined to be a mid? Yes. Okay.
Future contender.
Moving around. Ryan Mew, well, what are your thoughts on Ariel Helwani? Great MMA reporter or shit-stirring arse bandit?
I don't know him personally. He seems like he likes to stir shit up. Whether that's for ratings or not, I don't know, but seems like he likes to stir shit up.
I got no problems with him. He's all right.
Yeah.
Gregory LaFountain, what's more exciting to you, a card with 8 submissions or a card with 8 knockouts?
Yes.
Knockouts, my brother!
I like both.
I got to go knockouts because there's a finality in that. I mean, yes, in some of the submissions, a guy gets choked out and he
goes to sleep.
But there's something about seeing a guy stiffened up before he even hits and fucking toe up or face down, ass up.
Just finish the fight. That's what I like.
Ryan Smith asks, if you guys could have beers with anyone in MMA, who would it be?
Boss Rudin.
Goddamn right. That's my answer, and I'm sticking with it.
Hands down.
Manuel Fernandez, are you ready to see Cain Velasquez absolutely dominate JDS again?
Not going to happen.
I think it will. David Lopez Zombie, did Werdum striking convince you?
Yes.
Done. Ryan Smith, would you rather sleep with Brittany Palmer for one night or soccer kick the MMA fighter you hate the most?
I got no hate, man. I'll sleep with the woman.
Goddamn right.
Give me the pussy.
Sex is better than a soccer kick any day of the week.
The negative shit, you know, it's bad karma.
Depends. If I'm getting anal, yes. If I'm not worth it.
Like if you're getting anal?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
okay.
I want her to put a strap on. They actually
like,
deliver it to me. No lube, bingo. like Bisping. No water before my fight. No lube. Only anal.
Okay.
No pain, no gain.
Fair enough. She's only like $1.10.
If you ain't hurting, you ain't trying.
It can't hurt that bad.
You ain't first, you're last.
She's fucking
Click
tiny.
it or ticket. Stay alive, drive 55.
Okay.
More superlatives?
No.
Onomatopoeia?
I don't even know what that means.
Batman words. I don't know.
Knowledge.
I actually have some this week's. I've been saving up forever. So, the other day we were at this after soccer party, and my wife says something like, she said some sentence, and she used the word crap in there. And my oldest daughter, who's 11, is like, oh! And I go, no, she could have said a much worse word right there. And my mom was there, and my mom goes, S-H-I-T. And my daughter goes, fuck. And my wife's just like, what? I'm like, what are you going to do?
Awesome.
I'm so progressive. I swear, I've been swearing more often around them. I said fuck. If I hurt myself, I yell fuck at the top of my lungs. It makes me feel good, and it feels better. I'm so proud. And I can't say that, but my mom's just like, and I've told my daughter, I'm like, I don't care if you swear in front of me. If you want to sing a song and they fucking swear in a song, fuck yeah, go for it. Don't swear in front of my mom. What did she do?
Fuck.
Oh my god.
You might as well say cunt. Yeah. Fucking cunt.
Fucking hairy, pregnant cunts.
See, we're back on the hairy topic. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Good for her.
Yeah. Definitely.
You're going into 6th grade. You might as well get it out now.
Yeah.
Use it proper. All right.
Is that what they're doing these days?
They're doing all sorts of shit. Who knows? The other thing that's a problem is I see boys looking at her now.
Yeah, it's about that time.
I saw that the other day. They're on the swim team, and I saw a boy.
Oh yeah.
They're googly eyes.
They're getting in that mode. You got about a year or two before it's full bore.
Get one of these where you sneeze.
Like,
I don't like it, but what are you going to do? Shut it down.
Let me say one thing.
Go.
You guys should be checking out Anthony Bourdain on CNN. It's fucking awesome. He's got a new show, Anthony Bourdain. Right now, I can't remember the name of it.
Analinguist. Ventriloquist.
Son of a bitch. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's really
Dangerous Foods.
No, it's like similar
Shit
to
you
like
eat, but
to like No
you probably
Reservations.
never
It's
try.
very similar to that, but it's really good because they go to different places in the world and they talk a lot about the country. But it's on CNN. It's produced extremely well. You should check. It's free. Just DVR it. Anthony Bourdain.
The Meat Cleaver.
No, are you googling for me?
I'm trying. Parts unknown.
Parts unknown. Thank you.
It's like his junk and like
that dude is gonna die a fucking horrible death. By the way, he eats. I don't know how he's as skinny as he is because he eats fucking so much food constantly. And from Joe Rogan, he says the guy drinks and he smokes and he does all kinds of drugs.
Isn't his wife like a jujitsu fiend?
Yeah, we should get her on the show.
You're all about. She's crazy. What's her name? Octavia Bourdain.
Dude. Maybe she could like do a little show for us or something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with the hairy side on that one.
No, she probably is.
I'm just guessing. If you have a name like Octavia, I'm guessing you got a big bad bush.
Is that Italian?
Triple B.
Maybe. He seems like a cool motherfucker, I gotta say.
It's like that one guy, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Triple B.
Guy Fieri. I love him.
Big Bad Bush.
That guy loves to eat,
I'm
too.
rolling out. Guy's always
He's
rolling out in his car. Red car. I'm taking a ride up Flavor Town.
I love it, dude. I love it.
That guy's awesome.
Food is good.
I like that blonde.
Yeah, you should go blonde. Maybe you should do like a blonde.
Maybe I should do it. Maybe go some chocolate Del. You know what? I was just looking at some pictures from like 2005. I was growing some fat fucking sideburns with a goatee. I might do that next show.
There you go.
Fuck it.
You know what's weird? Go back and look at shows from like 2 years ago and just look at how we look. I think I've aged. Oh my god.
I blame the alcohol.
How did I get so old? I don't understand what's going on.
Just life.
I was much younger like 2 years ago. What happened?
Those were
I don't know what.
Age sinks in like a motherfucker.
I was like, oh my god, look at how old I look. I don't wear makeup, so I don't know about you.
I do all the time.
Maybe we should start.
Yeah, I'll let my daughter down me up before we start.
Put some, what do you call that? The powder shit? What is that?
I need the fucking
concealer.
Rouge.
That's it.
All that stuff. Like under my eyes, so I'm not as baggy.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I look old. That's all I can say. I'm looking at myself now. I'm like, god damn.
I blame the lights.
Could be.
We don't have the high professional lighting yet.
Oh.
Maybe that'll help. Maybe we need a super high. Well, I think it's the HD camera too.
So we go low def?
Yeah, we should go low def. Because that's what they do, and I think that's part of the when you talk about Gus Johnson and all the makeup and all these guys, the HD brings out like so much of like reality and more so that you see all the makeup now on all these broadcasters. But we don't wear broadcasters. We're real men. We do real things.
I definitely don't wear any broadcasters on my face.
No,
but
I'm open to try it.
Sure.
If that's the thing for 2000.
Gus Johnson can sit on my face anytime.
He said it. Let's shut it down.
On that note, this has been this week's edition of MMANUTS. My name's Ingo Weigel, Game of Thrones.
I'm Matt Griffith. Thanks for playing.